Hi everyone. Today we're working on a Porter Cable 7¼ inch circular saw with a laser guide. It's a wonderful saw, and the laser guide works fantastic, except after a while the laser window will fill up with sawdust. And you can see here it's totally filled with sawdust. So what we're going to do is just take it apart and clean it out. So the first thing you want to do is remove these screws here around the housing, and to do that you'll probably need to move the table down and angled so that you can get access to some of the screws. And then once you've got that done, you'll need to gently pry apart or remove this housing from the main portion of the saw, and that's going to take a little bit of prying. The back portion will come loose easily, but this front portion has kind of been sealed up with some silicone sealer to try and prevent sawdust from going in there. So what I did was I just grabbed a pair of regular old pliers and I just kind of stuck it in here. You can use any sort of pry tool and just gently twist it apart, and you'll have to work at it, but it'll gently just come apart like that. And then when you take it apart, you take it off, what you'll find is sawdust inside here, and then of course sawdust inside the window on the laser, which you can just blow out like that, and it's clean. But what you probably want to do is seal it back up again so we don't get more sawdust in there. If you've got just a little bit of any sort of sealant, here's some silicone sealant. All you need to do is reseal this edge again. You'll see where the old seal is. Reseal it again. And what I would do is put a little bit more sealant on these corners here that are going in, and then also across in this bridge area here. In fact, if you just filled this whole thing up with glue, that would totally seal it, assuming that you've got this whole area sealed along here. Anyway, it doesn't look like too hard of a problem to solve. Maybe takes 30 minutes. Alright, so I've just taken some silicone bathroom caulking and applied a generous bead all around the shell half. I've filled up the entire void down here with glue, put it around the edges and up around the top. And then I also did the same thing on this side of the saw. I also put a bead here to reseal that edge, filled this whole void up with glue, and then also stuck it down here on the bottom. So that when I put it back together, it should totally seal up that area. So let's see how it goes. And I guess I'll turn this around so you can kind of see what's happening here. Okay. And just put her back together again. Just like that. Put the screws back in, and we're done. Once you get it all put back together, it's probably not a bad idea to take a look inside, remove the blade, and then look down in this area in here, and you'll see where the laser cord or the power cord for the laser goes up and then into that area. If you've done a good job of sealing it up, you'll see white glue squeezed out from all the joints that are in there. And what you could probably do if you want is just go in with your finger and just kind of wipe them down smooth. So, you know, I'll just wipe my finger in here like this. And make sure I've got everything nice and sealed up.